I'm back! Welcome to Smashie Reviews. In this video, I will be going over Seed of Chucky, one of my favorite films in the series itself. Despite it being one of my faves, I will not be showing any favoritism whatsoever. Now, let's get to what you came for. Beware of the spoilers, and watch to the end of this video for updates regarding my review segment. Directed by Mancini, Seed of Chucky was released November 12, 2004. It stars Jennifer Tilly, Redman, Hannah Spirit, along with the voices of Brad Dourif and Billy Boyd. The synopsis of this film is as follows. Chucky and Tiffany are resurrected by their innocent, gender-confused daughter Glenda and hit Hollywood, where a movie depicting the killer doll's murder spree is underway. And to those who have seen my videos far too many times, you should know by now what my checklist is! So, let's get into it. It's my chair. It definitely does take a different turn from the main point of Chucky, whereas in this one, you know, he had a child. He has a child with Tiffany. The name is Glenn, or should I say Glenda. Even though it's different and a bit quirky, it still has a pretty good plot overall in my opinion. I really liked how they had Glenda travel to Hollywood to find his parents, Tiffany and Chucky, and how the whole movie, you know, he was trying to figure out who he was, like, exactly, like, personality-wise and gender-wise. I also liked how I also kind of liked how Tiffany and Chucky were planning to switch over to Redman and Jennifer, though that's also what I didn't like about it. That was kind of, I understand and then that's also what I kind of didn't like about it, because right when they were about to switch bodies, at the end of the movie, I'm running on no sleep. Overall, you know, they were going to use Redman for Chucky, but that one didn't go so well because Tiffany killed him. So they had to use the limo driver. Then the limo driver died because Chucky he just lost his shit. I don't blame him. But overall, the plot itself is pretty decent. It's a Chucky film! Of course there's gonna be gore. Chucky films never fail on the gore. Even if it's hardly there, it never fails, at least in my opinion. In this film, the gore was, it was fair. You know how, you know, you got a decapitated head, you got a gutted Redman, plus his, you know, entrails on a pile on the floor. You got an acid burned face, like whole ass, just half of the face just burned through from, I think it was some type of acid. And you got a fire burned or charred body. I also have to mention that you have a dismembered Chucky, courtesy of Glenn. So, yeah, it didn't really fail to please me. One thing I really liked about the dialogue was Chucky, Tiffany, and Glenn's themselves. Because, of course, Chucky has his own psychotic personality, and Tiffany has her calm, almost yet psychotic personality. What really interested me was the way Glenn was. He always seemed to be the peaceful type, with everything he said. I also really liked how with every interaction between him and Tiffany and Chucky both, they always spoke to him in different ways that the other one wouldn't, and that's really where I liked where the dialogue came in. That's where I liked it the most. Now, going into the acting, as usual, Brad's voice acting was amazing, as always. I truly love the way he channels that insanity to voice Chucky overall. One performance amazed me and will always, no matter what, and that's Jennifer's. Her acting in this film, and in other films that I've seen her in, obviously, was and is by far one of her best performances. From playing herself in the movie to voicing Tiffany, I think she really did a fantastic job in this film. Along with Billy Boyd, who played Pippin in Lord of the Rings, he voiced Glenn, and I just have to say they did a really good job by casting him. Yeah. Honestly, the set wasn't really anything that special or big. Because, you know, you had the movie set, and then you had the houses, and the inside of it, and the outside, and the red room in which the paparazzi got half his face burned off. So it was just meh. That's really, for that, really. That's it for that. Composed by Pino Donaggio and the London Symphony Orchestra, it definitely had a suspense feel to it, along with the miscellaneous, like the Japanese gong and the drums, and the, you know, romantic parts. Aside from that, it also had the horror element, which of course I liked. The score overall was pretty well composed, and it fit well with most of the scenes that it went with, so. As I said before, this is one of my favorites from the series. It's one of the films I enjoy watching. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The whole series is good for those who love possessed doll films, especially if they have the soul of a serial killer trapped inside their bodies. But I would recommend watching Bride of Chucky before this one. So, yeah, overall, it's just a really good movie. I think it's just a really good movie. It's funny, it's gory, it's crazy, it's good. It's really good. I like it. And you have just reached the end of my review. Thank you so much for watching and being patient. As always, if you like this video, hit that like button. It's down there somewhere in that area. If you've seen the movie and you want to tell me about how you felt about it, leave a comment. Same thing I always say, leave a comment telling me what you thought of it. Don't forget to subscribe. English is a language, you speak it. Don't forget to subscribe and follow our social media. Those are in the description down below and at the end of this video. Check out our other vids too. The ones that we have anyway, aside from my other reviews. We have 2 skits and a 40-minute get to know me video with me and Kanban. Yeah. Give those a like. We'd very much appreciate it. Watch them. Tell your friends about us. We will be posting a few challenge videos next time I go to Kanban's house. So be sure to stay in tune for that. Now, as far as news goes for my segment, my upload date has been changed from every other Wednesday to every other Friday. And since this upcoming Friday is Valentine's Day, I will be reviewing My Bloody Valentine because I fucking hate Valentine's Day with a passion. So with that being said, I am Smashie, and I'll see you